The little girl went to her bedroom and took out a small glass jelly jar from its hiding place in the corner of the closet. She poured the contents out onto the floor and counted them carefully. $1.11. The total had to match perfectly. No chance for mistakes. Returning the coins to the jar and twisting the cap to lock it, she slipped out through the back door and walked 6 blocks to the nearest pharmacy closest to her house. Although she waited patiently for the pharmacist, he was too busy at the moment to pay attention to her. As Tess waited impatiently, she twitched her feet on the harsh concrete floor to make a scuffing noise. However, it didn't catch the pharmacist's attention. She cleared her throat with the most disgusting sound she could muster, but it didn't help either. Finally, she took a quarter from her jar and banged it on the glass counter. That did it. "And what do you want?" the pharmacist asked in an annoyed tone of voice. "I'm talking to my brother from Chicago, whom I haven't seen in ages," the pharmacist said. At the sight of the little girl, he shrugged his shoulders and looked puzzled. Without waiting for a reply to his question, Tess responded, "Well, I want to talk to you about my brother." Tess replied in the same annoyed tone, "He's really, really sick, and I want to buy a miracle." "I beg your pardon," said the pharmacist. "His name is Andrew, and he has something bad growing inside his head, and my daddy says only a miracle can save him now. So how much does a miracle cost?" "We don't sell miracles here, little girl. I'm sorry, but I can't help you," the pharmacist said, softening a little. "Listen, I have the money to pay for it. I will get the rest if it isn't enough. Just tell me how much it costs." With sadness written across her face, Tess pleaded. The pharmacist's brother was a well-dressed man. He stooped down and asked the little girl, "What kind of miracle does your brother need?" "I don't know," Tess said with tears welling up in her eyes. "I just know he's really sick and Mommy says he needs an operation, but my dad cannot afford it, so I want to use my own money to pay for it." "How much do you have?" asked the man from Chicago. Tess replied with a barely audible voice, $1.11. "And it's all the money I have, but I can get some more if I need to." "Well, this is a wonderful coincidence," says the man as he smiles. 11 points and $1 is exactly how much a miracle costs. He took her money in one hand, and with the other hand grasped her mitten and said, "Take me to where you live. I want to see your brother and meet your parents. Let's see if I have the miracle you need." That well-dressed man was Dr. Carterton Armstrong, a surgeon specializing in neurosurgery. The operation was completed free of charge, and it wasn't long until Andrew was home again and doing well.
Tess's mom and dad happily discussed the chain of events that led them to this place. "That surgery," Tess's mom whispered, "was a real miracle. I wonder how much it would have cost." Tess smiled. She knew exactly how much a miracle costs, $1.11, plus the faith of a little child. Tess's mom was silent, her heart filled with gratitude for the miracle that had taken place. She and Tess embraced, sharing a moment of joy and peace. It was a moment they would never forget. In our lives, we never know how many miracles we will need. It is up to us to have faith and trust in God's plan. We must remain steadfast and never give up, no matter what the situation. Miracles can happen when we least expect them. But blessed is the one who trusts in the Lord, whose confidence is in him. They will be like a tree planted by the water that sends out its roots by the stream. It does not fear when heat comes. Its leaves are always green. It has no worries in a year of drought and never fails to bear fruit. Jeremiah 17:7-8.